Our buddy, I think we're considered to be live right now, live for 17 seconds. Cheers with our cigars. We got some drinks going on. We got some little Memorial Day festivities, which we normally would be doing with the two of us together.
Tonight is sponsored by Colt 45.
I got a little G&T in mind, man. A little G&T. I'm going a little bit the harder stuff.
So I'm going old school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going old school today, and let's see. I can't see the comments on my phone,
all right,
Shane. So it's all you, buddy.
Let me see if I got any comments.
Oh, hold on, I can do it.
Oh, you know what? I can actually log into my Facebook.
Yeah, I can't do the comments because we're in the remote location. I'm outside on the phone rather than my laptop.
Right.
It's a little different this time, but man, I've got
my remote microphone, but hey, listen, we got 30 people already in here saying hello to us, so we gotta. Let's see here. There's the live feed. I see it. Rockhill Rick says, "Hey guys." Oh, there he is, right there. Little hey guys, they're popping up a little bit. So
all right. So you're on your own with the comments there, buddy. There's nothing I can do.
I'm all about it, man. I got us covered, brother. You always got me covered, so I got you covered this time.
I'll just sit here and be handsome.
There you go, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. With your Colt 45, you should be in a commercial right now. That's what should be happening.
All right, so I was supposed to have a socially distant gathering tonight. Some marshmallows by the fire.
Yep.
But it fell through, so now I'm just alone. But I'm with all you guys.
You're with us, man. You're with us. So, so it was supposed to go down, but it didn't go down.
Yeah. Well, my mom and dad came today because it was my son's 15th birthday on Friday. And because things are so, with COVID-19, it wasn't a typical celebration. So,
yeah,
my mom and dad wanted to drop by, and I got a nice big yard. We got to stay far apart from each other, and we had a little barbecue and some birthday cake and all that stuff. So.
Good, man. That sounds like a pretty great day. I did some. My Chrystal just. I'll show you her comment. Can you see the comments on the screen, John, or no?
I see what you put up. That's it.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's all we're getting right now. But I know Denise shares that you're pretty good at being handsome, John. How about that? Look at that.
Thank you.
And then my wife actually just listed. She's loving your accent with the marshmallows.
Oh, I didn't even notice it. That's funny. Yeah, marshmallows. So I got everything for s'mores. That's it. No, I think I'm going to do s'mores with the kids maybe tomorrow. Instead, we're going to do this. So,
it's funny. So it was pretty low key for me today too, but a couple of guys in the neighborhood got together and did some cornhole. We broke out some cornhole boards and shot some cornhole next door, but I actually do. This is the first time I ever did this. I grilled baby back ribs, man. I put the baby back ribs on the grill versus in a smoker or in the oven. I put foil all on the bottom of the grill, and I cooked it on low for like an hour and a half, man. Oh my, they were phenomenal. They were phenomenal.
Really?
They came out so good, man. Yeah, I was quite impressed, man. I was
wow,
like,
I'm surprised. Yeah. That's so you put it on low. Is it a gas grill, charcoal?
Yeah, it's
grill?
a gas grill. Yep.
So you can control the heat a little bit.
Right. Yep. And it was still kind of hot. Like at first it started cooking pretty heavy on that foil. Right. And I was like, oh man, I don't know if this thing is going to be overcooked or whatever. But when I finally got done with it after like an hour and a half of it, my son and I, we're like big fans. Even Gavin was like, dude, I could eat a million of these things. They're so good.
Let me give you a little tip next time.
Oh, tell me more.
All right. Preheat your grill. I'm sure you did, but preheat the grill. Put the ribs in your tinfoil contraption.
Yep.
On one side, shut the burner off on that side. Keep the burner on the other side low.
And let the heat go.
So you can still get the heat inside, but it's not the direct heat, so you won't have that problem.
I love it. That's a great tip, man.
Little tip from Mud.
That's perfect, man. Denise, Harley Girl says, "Oh, Rockhill Rick is a rib master. He's a rib master."
I believe it.
Oh man, I believe that, man. Absolutely.
You know, I had a dream last night, and Denise and Rick were both in it, as you were as well. We
Whoa.
had a big celebration. It was
Mhm.
like it was another NFLN inspiration celebration, and it was really crazy. So this time, everyone was all decked out, right? It was so many of us. I mean, it seemed like everybody was there, all 40,000 people. It was crazy, and everyone was decked out. But we were in a tent, and it was a beach theme. We had sand all over the floor, volleyball
Whoa.
nets, tiki torches, but everyone was like dressed so elegantly. It was really like something crazy. And I don't know why it was like last night, but maybe because everything's on my mind about last year, in
Right.
Arizona. I'm not sure. It's been on my mind. It's been coming up like memories and stuff from
John, it's
Facebook.
literally 1 year and 20 days from last year.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, I had a dream about it last night. So it was
The beach party.
it was so crazy. It was like an elegant beach party, but we made our own beach. It's like we shipped in sand somewhere and we made this big tent. I have no idea, man. Who knows?
Oh my God, that's so great, man. I love it. I love the fact that we shipped in our own sand and we had a big beach party, man. We could have a beach party anywhere, really, to be honest with you. If you could ship in your own sand, you're good to go. Dude.
Yeah, I don't know why we do that since we both live near so many beaches, but that was my dream, man.
Well, I remember it was a few years ago. I mean, think about all of these
Sorry
things.
about that.
I know, dude. What's going on? What's going on?
I breathed in.
I know it was funny because we had throughout the whole iteration of everything that we've done with Bropocalypse, with NFLN events and everything. We've had so many different iterations, right? The first one's back in Bropocalypse Day. We went down to Revere Beach over there. We all chilled out, hung out there. We had lobster rolls, had some Kellys.
Yeah.
It was so good, dude. It was so good, man.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know the history, I mean, this started back in 2016, right?
Yeah.
2017? 2017.
That's crazy.
Shoot. No, it was 20.
I think it's 16. I think it was 16. We had the smaller Bropocalypse, and then the second one was at the big center in Saugus. And then the next year was out in Boston, and then the next year was in Scottsdale.
So 2016 was the first one, and it was, you were there, right, Shane?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And it was called Bropocalypse.
Yep.
2017 was Bropocalypse again, but it was
bigger.
It was bigger. There was a big panel at the Weight Watchers Center.
Yep.
In Saugus, and
the first year we just went downtown or whatever. We just went downtown or afterwards we went out to dinner and stuff like that or whatever. But that was a good time.
Yeah.
But the second year was the big one where the line was around the building, come in and talk to the whole panel. Yep. It was crazy. Yeah. We
had Weight Watchers allowed us to stream it live, which is pretty cool. That was awesome. And then after that, it was NFLN. It was 2018 was Boston.
Yep.
The first NFL inspiration, and then 2019 was Arizona NFL inspiration. So
absolutely, man, it's crazy. It's crazy how far we've come, and then also the journey that we've been on. You know what I mean? It's pretty nuts. Hey, listen to the comment. I don't know if you can see the comment that Rick posted down below. That's Rockhill Rick saying that he cooked his ribs last week on the grill. They're great. Cooked them half hour each side, slow heat, and then a half hour indirect heat with sauce.
Yeah.
Yep. Indirect heat, that's exactly what Mud just said. Listen, Rockhill Rick sharing some tips. I love it.
See? Yeah. Yep.
And he also said, thanks for thinking of us. That's pretty great. Linda Borges from California. She says, hello.
Hi, Linda.
And there's another one from California, Chris Young from Hot California. There was one person that had sent me over their email address. I'm going to send her an invite in a little bit. Susan, she usually gives all of her coffee check-ins and little things like that or whatever food she's eating and stuff like that on NFLN. She did put her email address out, but we'll see if it'll go through.
Oh, to join us.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. If anybody wants to join the live stream here with us, email me at liquidshano1973@gmail.com and we'll get it right in there. Oh, there's another one. Look at that. Allison and I from Bradford waited in line for Saugus.
Those guys are my neighbors. They're right in Haverhill, right over the bridge.
That's awesome. That was Linda Corno.
Yeah, I think that was the first time I met them.
That's awesome.
And then I remember, I don't remember if it was before that or after that, that Linda's husband saw me at the gym and I didn't know him. And he goes, "Hey, you mud hustler? We got to take a selfie."
Oh,
My wife's not going to believe this.
That's awesome. That's so great. And then this is Heather Winstead. She shares grilling some carne asada. Oh, carne asada is good. That's some good stuff. Listen, Paulie P in the house, man. Check him out right here. Boom. Paulie P. Paulie P. Good evening, gents.
What's up, buddy? Cheers.
All right, I'm gonna send this invite out to Susan to see if we can get her in the feed. Hold on 1 second. All right.
We having some technical difficulties here, pal?
No, I'm sending the email. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to be able to see if I can get Susan on here. I put her on the invite. She'll pop up in the little waiting room if she wants to come in there. Let's see here. We got a couple people saying hi, guys. That's Heather Winstead again talking about hi, guys. With Heather, enjoy that carne asada out there on the West Coast.
Yeah, it's a little chilly here in New England.
Man, I got sweatshirt on. I got a
Same
turtleneck
here.
almost. A turtleneck.
I got a sweatshirt on, but I'm wearing shorts and flip flops. So,
are you rocking the Mud Hustler flip flops, my friend?
Of course.
Absolutely. I saw them in your photo earlier. I loved that picture with the Tupac and then the Colt 45.
How awesome is that? I cannot wait to go back on the road show because I am wearing that apron.
Oh my gosh, that would be so great, dude. That'd be so awesome.
There's no doubt about it.
It's so perfect.
It couldn't have, like, I ordered, you order things online and you never know what to expect,
Mm-hmm.
And it was some weird thing that just popped up, and God knows what I was searching that this popped up on my Facebook feed. And I'm like, I have to have that. I don't care what it looks like. If it's half as good as what it is, and it came, and it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, if you guys check it out, he posted it earlier on the Facebook. I don't know, did you put it on NFLN too?
I didn't. It's on my personal Facebook page and my Instagram and Mud Hustler Facebook page.
Perfect. Let's see here. Linda basically said she's going to be grilling some hamburgers. She's getting ready to do some hamburgers. That's awesome. And then let's see, rubs tomorrow. Emily Hansen. Hi, Emily. How you guys doing? I know Memorial Day is a pretty heavy day at times, but we appreciate everything you're doing for other veterans and other people for Memorial Day and everything else. So we appreciate you always and your support. But she said rubs tomorrow, Jack, and comes over to ribs tomorrow. She's doing ribs. There she is. She ribs tomorrow. And then Denise said she'd love to be able to hop on, but she's too technically challenged to join us. Denise, I get it. Listen, this live stream stuff, it's too much fancy dancy stuff. It really is too much.
So today, Dominica is, my wife Dominica is, she's going on this big trip that she's had planned for a year to Utah. And she's hiking Mount Zion. Yeah, Mount Zion.
Dude.
So it's I guess it's a difficult hike. So
yes,
she's been training really hard so that she can do well in the higher altitude.
Hey, so Susan, I see you in the waiting room, by the way. We'll bring you in just 1 second, okay? We'll bring you right in. Thank you so much for waiting. Go ahead, John.
And so she's been doing a lot of like intense hill climbs. And this morning, I decided to join her on her workout. Holy moly. I mean, it was like, the incline was like this.
Oh, so, the steep one.
We walked up the first time.
No way.
Yeah, walked up, and I was dying. I'm like...
Dying, yeah.
And I'm like, wow, this is really, this is tough just walking. And we walked back. We did push-ups at the top. We walked down. We did push-ups at the bottom. And then we ran up and walked down 5 times.
Oh my goodness, dude.
I didn't think I could do it. I did it, but man.
You wait till she's done with that experience though, man. That's going to be something else. A life changer. Watch.
Yeah.
Pretty powerful stuff. All right, so let's bring Susan in, John. You ready to bring Susan in?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Let's see if we can get her in here. They go, hi, Susan. How you doing?
Hi, Susan.
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Listen, how's your Memorial Day weekend going?
I'm sorry about Daisy. Was that the one with the bad breath?
Oh, poor Daisy. Yeah. Yeah. She was 18 and a half years old.
I was
She
going
lived
to
to
say, she
45.
was an old gal, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
She had a good run, but still.
Yeah, she was hanging in there. It was just she had a really bad 48 hours where she just she wasn't really here anymore, and she was very confused and uncomfortable, so it was time.
Yeah, well, 18. I mean, that's really super old.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
But still, you still feel bad because it's like a fixture, you know.
Oh my God, so many
Yeah.
memories.
A lot of memories, and even still, even at that age, it still becomes that consistency of knowing that she's still there all the time, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Whoa, wait a second, what just happened?" You know, so it's always tough. It's always tough.
Well, I remember bringing my boys home from when they were first born, and Daisy like being so protective of them when they were just infants, and like
they grew up with her, so are they like super sad because their whole life she was there?
Yeah, they're both dealing with it in different ways, but they're both really sad.
Yeah, because they probably maybe haven't had death like that.
No, they haven't. No.
Yeah, that's like a whole new deal.
Yeah.
Look at that, Susan. You got some people making some comments here saying, "Hi, Susan," right over here from Chris Young. You got my wife specifically saying, "Hi, Susan," right over there. Look at that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So, Susan, anything on your agenda for? I know that Memorial Day can be a couple things, right? We got barbecues, you got food, you got all kinds of other stuff that goes on, family, and I know a lot of it's different right now because of
damn thing. I'm in Fort Lauderdale too, but no beach yet.
No beaches down there, so they haven't opened those up.
Not yet. No, Tuesday, because they know better. If they open them up, it'll be crazy. And the county I live in was one of the worst ones, so we're. Broward County right next to Miami-Dade, so.
Right.
I'm okay. I'm in no hurry to,
No, me neither. I saw on the news tonight, John, I don't know if you saw it too, man. I saw these packed, crowded scenes all over the news right now where people are like sardine cans because they've been waiting to get out so much. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, man, I told my wife, I said, I wouldn't be caught dead in that. Like, I'd be like, I'm not even near that. It's crazy to me.
It's gonna be. I don't know what's gonna happen here right now. Like all the beaches in Gloucester, resident only. They're gonna open them up. So it's gonna be interesting. But the public beaches, like Revere Beach, I don't know. I think it's gonna be like you have to be 12 feet apart with your towel, like where you lay down. You have to wear a mask on the beach if you're not in the water. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I don't know if people can be responsible enough to do this, what's going to happen.
Right. Exactly. We'll see, I guess. So Susan, down on your end, down in Florida, I know that the so my mother lives down in Apopka. So yeah, and she's like she tells me all the time about how hot it gets even during this time frame in May. Are you guys pretty scorching down there hot, or is it
it's been like in the high 80s, 90? It's been like summertime. Yeah, it's been raining for the past couple of days, but yeah.
It has. Yeah.
It's been super hot.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that's cool.
With your weather. Now, is this like Zoom? Can I see people or no?
No, this is like it's just a live feed that we have that goes on through NFLN and some other areas that we have. So it's just you and us. You've got us at your disposal. You got us here, right here. We're having a conversation.
So where's everybody else?
I know. That's a good question. I put it out there if anybody wanted to, but hey.
Oh, so it's just they haven't really checked in or whatever. I got you.
Right. Yeah, they haven't sent over their email addresses. Actually, you know what? I should probably go check just to make sure. But I know that, if anybody does want to hop on, guys, just to give you a heads up, the email address to send it to liquidshano1973@gmail.com, or you can message me and then just put in your email address and I'll send the invite just like Susan's here with us to be able to hang out and stuff. We can usually have up to 6 or 7 people.
They're leaving messages though, but they're just not on the...
Right. Yeah, the comments are coming in from people that are watching us right now. They're basically going, "Hi, how you doing?"
I didn't intend to be a star here. Jesus.
You are a star. How about that?
Wow.
John, how about you, man? What do you got on the agenda tomorrow for cooking, man? You got anything on the agenda for some good meals?
To be honest with you, I'm power washing the house tomorrow.
Whoa. Really?
That's on the agenda. Yeah.
You getting some of the mold off the side of the panelings, or is that what it is?
Got to get some of that mildew and mold off, So
you live in the sticks, my friend. You living in the sticks.
Yeah. So gotta take care of that tomorrow. And I bought this stuff that says no power washing needed, no scrubbing needed, just spray it on and watch everything disappear. Yeah, that was garbage.
Yeah, no, it doesn't happen that way.
I did that, and I was like, what a waste of time and money. So tomorrow, first thing, I'm heading to my shop, picking up my power washer, bringing it back home, and I'm just gonna wash the house.
Beautiful, man. And Susan, how about you? Any plans for you tomorrow, Susan?
Not really. I think it's probably going to rain again.
Yeah.
No, because I don't really want to. I don't want to be around people. Yeah, I do have a little pool. I could do a little social distancing, but we'll see what the weather is.
Hey, listen, that's a natural feeling, Susan. John and I have talked about it 1,000 times. When we go to the grocery stores, I don't want to be around people. I don't want to be around people right now because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening.
So
they're not adhering to the rules either. They're not.
In Massachusetts, there's a law where you have to wear. Well, I don't know if it's a law, but I think it is. But you have to wear a mask. So when you go into a public area, whether it's a store or whatnot, you have to cover your face.
Right.
I live right close by to the border in New Hampshire, and the closest Home Depot to me is in New Hampshire. They don't have that law going on in New Hampshire. So it was really freaking me out because I'm in there with my mask and my gloves, and I'm in Home Depot. And
it's a different state. Yeah.
It's totally different. Like in Massachusetts, they're only letting so many people in Home Depot at a time. And it was just, I was uncomfortable. If I knew that.
They're not even really enforcing it here anyway. I mean, the grocery stores are, but.
Yeah.
Were they going to have cops on every corner? And people get mad if you say something,
They do.
It's just, I think it's a responsible thing to do. I want to protect everyone else from any, if I'm a carrier and I don't want to spread my droplets, or whatnot.
My droplets.
Yeah. So I look like a bank robber everywhere I go.
I know.
Yeah. Me too. This is mine right here. This is my, I got my stars, my little, especially from Memorial Day, man. I wear it right on my face and people are like, that guy's coming in to rob me. What's happening, man?
I'm actually making masks.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, for like doggy rescue. I mean, look at it. Can you see all that?
Look at that.
That's awesome.
I was like prepping, but I didn't know how to sew. I just bought a sewing machine and took me 4
Susan,
hours.
that's outstanding. That's outstanding.
To thread it, but it's been kind of gave me something to do. Yeah.
That's great.
So,
yeah, my stepmother down in Virginia, I think she's made 90 masks or 100, almost 100 masks just from the sewing machine and getting things done for. My sister works in the police force down in Virginia Beach, and they need it. They're essential personnel, so they need them. So she's been making them for all the cops down there and all the sheriffs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like you can only wear them like one day or something. Then you got to wash them. So yeah, you need a bunch of them.
Exactly. Oh, so Shelly Scarborough, John, a familiar face, says, "Hey peeps, you guys are looking good." She also agrees with us to say, wear the masks, keep the distance, and be kind, right? Don't get mad about stuff. If somebody says something about a mask, hey, listen, put it on your face. Let's all just follow the rules and let's keep moving forward. We don't need to be arguing with everybody, man. I agree with that 100%. Let's see. Deb Goebel said that she's made 50 masks. Look at that. Now if people would just wear them. Ain't that the truth, Deb? Well, Susan, I really appreciate you stopping in with us. It's been really cool.
I'm like, I don't want to be the star of the show anymore.
That's okay. No.
I love talking to you guys. I have to say one thing.
Okay, tell us.
I lost 8 pounds during this.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
That's wonderful.
It worked the opposite for me. I've not been in this space in a long time. So
that's a big deal.
You know what? I do know why, because I'm not going out and eating and drinking as much. My happy hours came to a screeching halt. So I need to find a way to continue my life when this is over and not do that as much.
Yeah, I find the same thing, Susan. So since this whole thing started, I'm actually down myself. And it's completely because when I'm on the road and I'm traveling for my regular job, I'm hitting fast food places. I'm hitting really quick hit items that I'm thinking I'm doing okay, but some of that stuff just adds up whenever you're out there on the road and whatever else,
you don't know. Yeah, you really don't know. Even if you think you're ordering healthy, you don't know how they're making it.
Right.
And you know, the alcohol, let's be honest.
Yeah.
You know, a couple glasses of wine a week, but not 3 times. So, you know, it's a social thing. So
right.
As I drink my 40 ounce and smoke my 30.
No, but you know, you don't do that. You don't do that every day.
Right.
Know? I mean, the proof is in
No.
the pudding. I didn't really set out to say I'm going to lose all this weight, but then I said, gosh, I haven't weighed this low since I was on my way down and back up again. So whatever. So it had some, you know, consequences.
Susan, that's great. Congratulations on that, though. Like, right? I mean,
Great
that's something
job.
to celebrate. That's something to be able to say, hey, you know what? I focused. I'm good to go. I learned some stuff from it. You're able to move on with that. That's really great. Awesome job.
So what'd she say? Haha, happy hour starts 3 hours early. I know, right?
That's what
Here's everybody commenting.
On Facebook and on
YouTube. Yeah, YouTube and Facebook are the 2 places.
Okay, on YouTube.
And Susan, once you hop off this, you're going to be able to, if you wanted to, you could hop right back into the Facebook group, and you could respond to all those comments if you wanted to. They're all right there.
I need to get my mug off of here, but it's been good.
All right, Susan.
All right. Thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. We'll see you later. Okay.
Susan didn't know what she was getting into. She just wanted to watch a show. She had no idea she was going to be on it.
I think she's right here.
I'm still not off. How am I going to do that? I still I need studio. God.
There you go. I love it, man. She probably expected something about Zoom, man. That's what when we're doing the live stream like this, it's probably like, so what is this? I love it, man. But if anybody else does want to hop on, if you guys know me personally, you can Facebook message me, do whatever, and we can get you right into the feed here to talk to these 2 mugs right here. We got our cigars going. We got a couple beverages going. We're hanging out like we normally would do.
Yeah. So what was it? How many years ago? 2 years ago, where you had the Memorial Day party, Shane, and I was at
it was 2 years. Yep.
I remember you knocked over an infant and made him cry.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
I gotta find the video of that because I remember the song was so fitting. I forget what it was though.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember?
I don't think that mom has let me live that down ever since.
I wish I could remember what song was playing at the time that you knocked over the baby and made him cry because you were trying to strangle. You were trying.
I don't know if it was a Chumbawamba. I get knocked down or whatever.
Oh my God, it might have been. It might have been. We gotta find out. I think I did. Gav, I talked Gavin into playing a trick on you, right?
Right. That's where you sprayed the water in my face.
Yeah. He got you. And you went to go get him and you knocked over the baby.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
A little infant was walking around right behind my legs.
6'9" Shane knocked over a baby, clotheslined a baby right in front of my face.
Yeah.
It was like the WWE.
Oh yeah, and the mom with the baby was like, the death stare from hell going, you did this to my child. I'm like, oh man, I was just backing up. That's all I was doing.
And there's nothing like the wrath of new parents.
That's right. Hey, look at Mom's in here. Mom's in here. She says, hi guys. Hi, my guys.
Hey, Jude was here earlier today.
What's up, Jude? Good to see you. Let's see here. We got a couple of comments. I should probably go back a little bit. Let's see. People laughing at you, John, and your stories here. Then you got Chrystal laughing. You got some other LOLs. You got some the water bottle. Oh, Chrystal, the water bottle was Mud's idea. That's right. Yeah, because he sprayed me right in the face.
Wait a second. Your son was doing it, and I go, you got to get your dad.
Yeah.
So I picked you as the mark.
Oh, yeah, you did.
But your son was going to do it to somebody.
But I was the only gullible person to fall for it. I was like, hey, sure. What's this? What do you mean? Where's the quarter or whatever? And then right in my face.
That was great. I got to find that video. I have that video somewhere.
You do. You do somewhere. Shelly Scarborough, she's laughing at me. Thanks, Shelly. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Chrystal. Hi, Linda. That's from Susan Steinberg right there. We got just popping right in. And it was your idea. That's right. So, yeah, man, good times, man. I was thinking about that today, John, as I was just kind of reminiscent about the last, 4 years, man, when you think about it, right? With Bropocalypse, with Boston, with Arizona, with our friendship and the different trips we've made down to Mass, you've made up here to Maine, and all that stuff, man. And it's just been it's been a whirlwind for the last 4 years, and it's been incredible. You know what I mean? It's been really good to have a person in my corner with you, but also with this community. I mean, everybody that's here, that's popping in, all these familiar faces like, you know, Shelly and Susan and Denise and Rick and Linda and all these people that have always just like given everything to be able to say, hey, you guys, we're supporting you guys no matter what. And it's so appreciative, you know?
It's funny how, you know, in a group so large, you have all these little subgroups of people who have made friends, like lifelong friends. And it's a really amazing thing, you know, and it all started here. So
I know, awesome. Man. I know. And, you know, the other thing, of course, as everybody knows, you know, there's some people that are parents of veterans, people that we've lost in the military. I know for me, Memorial Day has a deep meaning, especially this year with my dad. My dad just passed, you know, 6 months ago or whatever, or 7 months ago. And, you know, he was a 26-year veteran in the military. So I told my mom today, she got a little emotional, but I told her, I said, you know, listen, I'm going to be celebrating Dad this time because Memorial Day has even more of a meaning behind the fact of it's veterans or people that we've lost. You know, it wasn't in war at the time, but he's just another one of those that is gone this year. So it was a little bit tough for me, but I was glad that I was able to hop on with you tonight because it meant a lot to me. Because I was having those weird thoughts, and I was like, oh man, it's just, you know, I'm not really feeling it right now. I had the ribs, I had whatever, but it was feeling good with the food, but I wasn't feeling good with anything else. But I'm glad I was able to hop on with everybody tonight. Somebody called us weirdos. Who called us weirdos?
I'm here for you, buddy. I don't know.
Shelly Scarborough called us weirdos. She goes, I just love you guys. You guys are weirdos. So true, Shane. Tough year for you. Yeah, it has been, but that's all right. You know what I mean? Like, we all go through stuff. We really do. But the key to it is that if you've got people in your corner, or you've got people that you can reach out to just to be able to hear like, even if you just got to lend an ear to be able to say, hey, listen, it sucks, and that's it, and we drop it, and we keep moving on. Sometimes that's really important. This community does that, and then John and I, of course, and then, of course, you know, my wife. Even with Dominica, I'll reach out to Dominica sometimes and go, hey, D, how you doing? You know, like, where are you at? I know with Daisy and everything else this last week, it's just tough, but we're here, man. We're here. You're going to be, like I said, I cooked the ribs today, man. I got some more things on the agenda to do some barbecuing tomorrow. I like you said, you're power washing. Nothing on the agenda for food wise, huh?
I mean, I'll be grilling something up, but no big plans. Just got to get this house nice and clean.
Yeah. Any big ass waffles in the morning?
Yeah. I mean, it's no special occasion for that. That's just like an everyday occasion for me. So, but
dude, I can't wait till you and I get to hang out again, man. Just hang out with some scotch or some drinks and just chill, you know?
I feel like we're hanging out now. I mean, I got the fire.
I know
going.
It is true.
I'm smoking my cigar. I'm having a drink. It's like you're here with me, buddy.
Exactly right. And everybody else that's here, let's see, what's this person just said? With you guys, it's like coming home. NFLN is always here. That's what Susan. Oh, let's see who else said that. Oh, that didn't roll up. I think that might have been Facebook. But yeah, it is. It is like family. It's like, you know, anytime that you need it, you can reach out and be able to just make a comment or say something, and somebody's there to pick you up always.
Well, you know, over the years, people have come and gone, you know, but when you need this place, it's always here for you. Some people never leave, but people come and go, and I get it. You know, maybe something in your life, you prioritize something else rather than, you know, this part of your journey, and maybe you need to get away from it. I get it, you know, but it's not just about weight loss. It's not just about health. It's family now, you know. It's people have formed friendships that have absolutely nothing to do with that journey. It just has to do with just being friends, you know.
It's funny you say that, John, because I have some people that have actually left the group, right? Have left the group because maybe they weren't feeling good about themselves. Maybe they were like, I'm not really losing weight. I'm gaining some weight. I'm doing that stuff. But they've kept in touch with me on the side to know that this place is always there for them if they want to come back. You know what I mean? A place to be able to go to.
It doesn't matter if you don't need to be a certain weight to be here. You don't have to be in shape to be here.
Correct.
I mean, it's life. There's ups and downs. You know, I've been at my so-called goal weight or close to it, and I've been, you know, 75 pounds away from it, you know, back and forth throughout my, you know, journey. And it doesn't matter. No one cares. No one's judging you. You know, we're just here for each other and sharing and whatnot. So
totally agree, man. I'm checking to make sure that I don't have anybody that was asking to enter. Let me just check real quick on my email. I don't think I did, but it would have popped up. Okay. Yeah, I think, it's interesting you say that, John, because when you think about when No Finish Line first started, think about it, right? With the admins that we had in place, that's changed a lot, in the long run. But there were a bunch of misfits. We were a bunch of misfits, man. That's what we were. We were just a bunch of people that were just trying to be able to move one foot in front of the other. And I feel like there's a connection with that aspect of it. We welcome everybody. It doesn't matter.
Well, the whole birth of NFLN was we formed such great friendships through our journey. Yeah. And we wanted to be able to share that and have other people form friendships with other people. And you couldn't connect on that level anywhere else. Facebook was the best place to do it, between video chats and live feeds and private messages. You can't really do that anywhere else, and it's private. So, you're not sharing it with the rest of the world. I mean, there's 40,000 of us, but it's, if you don't want to share this part of your life with, your sister-in-law or your mother-in-law or your neighbor, you don't have to. But it's just, I mean, if you and I, it's, I'm sure you're like a brother to me. We've known each other 4 years, but I feel like it's been, since we were children. And
I totally agree.
I feel like a lot of friendships were formed here, like ours. And that's kind of what we set out to do, was we wanted other people to have and find the support and friendships that we have. And I think we accomplished that.
I agree, man. There's a couple of people. Rockhill Rick makes a great comment here. I don't know. Can you see my breath already? Look at, it's getting cold. That's regular breath. That's not cigar breath. Anyway.
Yeah, it's cold here too.
Yeah.
You can't see mine?
Yeah, I do. So Rick said, you're so genuine and caring, so easy to follow, y'all, is what he said there. So I appreciate that, Rick, man.
He's talking about me, not you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 100%. Let's see. Denise says the NFLN page has been so pivotal to help so many. And then I love what Deb said. We're all misfits, all of us. And then, of course, people are saying, preach, Deb. And then there's a big one here. I don't know what let's see. This comes from Linda. Sorry for losing a parent. His memories will live on. Thank God he didn't pass now. And yeah, I know. It's listen. It is fortunate about the fact that it didn't happen when a little bit later or during this time frame. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's always going to be tough losing somebody, right? It's always tough losing somebody. But on Memorial Day, it's even tougher with the fact that it's a military and he was a military man for life. So I appreciate those thoughts there. Really appreciate it. Let's see. That's crazy. I have the AC blasting. Somebody said that, yes, Shelly Scarborough said, John, do you have a fire going out there? They said it's like 90 degrees out here. What's going on?
Yeah, it's freezing. It's freezing. Cold. I got so this is what New England's like. All right. Massachusetts, New England, this area. It was like 85 degrees the other day. I had a rush to put the windows in the air conditioner because it was like an oven in this house. Yeah. And now I got to put the heat on. It's crazy. So one day it's 80, the next day it's 40. It's just insane.
Did you hear like this Thursday, John? We're going to be like 87, almost 90 degrees. I'm like, what?
So my youngest son, Jacob, is like the weatherman. He tells me everything. I know the weather at all times.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. All right, man. So I think we got another one coming in here. A couple people laughing. I'm sure they're laughing about Jacob, man. That's pretty funny. So, yeah, John. So, for me personally, I think that tomorrow is a good day, man. I will tell you, I don't know if any of you have seen it on NFLN. I know Melanie Valecko, if anybody knows her, she's a consistent supporter and a consistent contributor to NFLN. She's always posting, hearts and photos and support. And she's a nurse, right? So she's been really buried with everything that's been going on with COVID. So she needed a way to get back in the game. And if anybody does have a moment to check out her latest post, she put down a virtual race that goes from Memorial Day to Labor Day. That basically, if you can get 300 miles in between Labor Day, Memorial Day, all the way to Labor Day, it's kind of a big group that she's putting together to be able to see if anybody can do it. I joined myself. My wife joined as well, because I need that push, man. I need a little bit of that extra motivation to be able to get moving again. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I have been moving. I've lost weight actually since this whole thing. But on the same token, I haven't been walking as much as I want to, running, getting my steps in, or anything like that. So hopefully this will be a good push. But if you check it out, Melanie Vallejo posted that on NFLN for anybody else that's watching or looking at that. So there's Tony. Look at Tony Little says, "What's up, homies?"
What's up, huh?
Tony's another OG right from the beginning days when we started up NFLN. Same thing with like there's a lot of them that are out there, man. It's pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, man, we got the cigars going. We got the beverages going. He's got the Colt 45. I got the little gin and tonic going, man. It's great. Let's see.
And, the NFL Inspiration celebrations that we do, it all stemmed from, we want to meet these people that have affected our lives that may live across the country.
Right.
Because you form this bond with someone just online. And it's just so great to actually meet those people in person. And we've had those big celebrations, and people have had small little gatherings. And
right.
It's a powerful thing,
You know when I noticed it, John, the most, and it's just funny to talk about. I didn't notice it. Of course, I noticed it at the big, events in Arizona and in Boston, but I noticed it in New Hampshire when they were doing the race there, and they had a bunch of people from all over the country come up with Melanie, Lori, and all these people doing these half marathon. And so Chrystal, my wife, had asked me, let's go check that out or whatever. I said, okay. So I went down there to New Hampshire. You showed up the day before. Remember, you were hanging out with everybody.
Yeah,
but
I met them.
Literally, a couple people told me during that weekend that this page has changed my life, and this page has changed everything, the way that I view things. I've made true friendships, those kind of things. That's pretty amazing. That's the moment where I went, wow, literally our vision is starting to come together a little bit more with this. It was pretty cool. A good moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So I got a couple more comments here. Let's see. A couple people saying they're in for the 300 miles. Deb says, I'm in, even though I'm a turtle walker. Tony Little say, hey, it doesn't matter if you're turtle walker or not, Deb. Listen, you're putting one foot in front of the other. That's all that matters. Let's see. Tiff says hello. Tony Little's got some land shark going. Land shark. Remember that skit on Saturday Night Live? Remember land shark? Do you remember that?
I don't.
Dude, it's like Dan Aykroyd or whatever would be dressed up in the land shark outfit, and the person would like be at the door, and they'd be like, hello, it's the mailman. And they'd be like, what? The mailman? The mailman doesn't come on Sundays. He's like, milkman. And they're like, wait, milkman? What are you talking about? And then they finally they open the door, and it's a shark, and the shark eats the person. He's calling himself land shark.
No, I didn't
Sorry,
know that.
man. I'm showing my age, I guess.
What was that? That was SNL in the 70s.
It was early days of SNL, man. Let's see what Deb says. Deb says here, there's never been a group of like-minded people who have struggled with their weight for years that have been able to come together and bond like No Finish Line Nation. This is a unique and special place to be. Thank you, fellas. Deb, listen, you make it part of that too, to be honest with you. The whole entire journey, we love seeing your posts. We love seeing your energy. We love seeing all this stuff like that. To be honest with you, all of you make this what it is. We just kind of put it together. We may navigate. We may put some boundaries on there, maybe, keep some riffraff out and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you guys make it exactly what it is. And we love that.
Yep. Absolutely.
Right, so Tony Little says we need more cowbell. Hey, Tony, listen, before we bow out, you want to hop on with us real quick? Where you at, Tony? Tony Little?
Tony's on the toilet.
Tony's on the toilets. Sure is very positive. It is a positive place. It's I'll almost call it a little safe place on the internet, especially on Facebook, with a lot of the noise that you hear on Facebook. So it's a pretty special place to be a part of. So, all right. So listen, John, I think, he's on the porch. He said he's on the porch. He's not on the toilet. I'm on the porch. He's drinking some sweet tea, I bet. Sweet tea down there in South Carolina.
He's on the toilet on the porch. You don't know they have porch toilets out where he lives?
Oh my God. Tony, man, what's your email address, man? We'll have you close us out for the night, man. What's your email address again, man? I don't know if you want to post it right here. I'll send you an invite. We'll get you in here right before we close out. Even though John and I are freezing cold right now.
I'm so cold, you have no idea.
This is the greatest community you guys started. So happy I found it last year. That's awesome. Thank you so much for that. Tony, what's that? I don't even know what that little symbol is that you put on there. Oh, he's got a hand over the face. I don't know what that means. Oh, there it is. I got the email.
The porch toilet.
All right, Tony, I'm sending you an invite. Hold on 1 second. Let me write that down. Don't laugh at me. Entertain us, John.
Oh, I want me to juggle?
Dude, if you would juggle, that'd be fantastic right now. Let's see. I got tea.
I'm ready to go get a blanket.
There we go. I got you in my email. I know, man. I know. We'll have him close us out. All right, Tony, man. I sent you the invite. When we see you pop in, we'll have you jump in with us. Let's see. We got a couple other people here. Those are called outhouses, John. Deb says those are called outhouses.
Exactly. Porch toilets.
There's another one. Do you have an outhouse down there, Tony?
I love Tony. If you guys don't know, like, I don't know if it's a Massachusetts thing or if it's a New England thing, but busting balls is a sign of great love and admiration. So that's how we show love out here. Like, all I do is bust Shane's balls, and he busts my balls, and I bust Tony's balls. That's all love. That means I love you. That means I care about you and I admire you.
I agree 100%. But some people don't get it when they're outside of the area. They're like, what are these guys doing? Do they hate each other?
No. And the worse it gets, it's the more you care about somebody.
Oh, I agree completely. All right, Tony, listen, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you about a T-1 minute to get in here, man, because John and I are literally, my fingers are frozen. You got to get in here, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm about to get my winter coat.
I was thinking to myself, are you going to break open the big ass waffle raft or the blow up stuff? And I'm like, no, it's way too cold for that.
It's too cold, here we go. Man. I'm ready to go with the waffle park, the water park, but it's
all right, man. Here's Tony. Ready? You ready to bring him in? Here we go.
Hey,
look at that dude! Look at that mug right there.
Happy Memorial Day, buddy.
Same to you.
What's going
on? Just enjoying the evening.
Same here.
Yeah, me too. Too. I'm enjoying it even more that I see your face, Tony, man. This is great to see you, man.
Yeah. Looking handsome as ever
this morning.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Look at that shine. You can see the lights glaring off the top of my head right now.
Looking smooth, buddy.
Yeah, dude. I zipped it up last night. It was fantastic. Tony, what about you, man? I know we're asking the question of everybody to be able to see. Oh, look at that, man. You got all kinds of love coming in here. We got a hey, Tony. My wife says, what's up, Tony? How you doing? Look at this. All these people giving you some love, man. I love it. Beast mode.
Everybody loves Tony.
Look at this one. Hi, Tony. Love to your beautiful wife. Look at that. Love it. There she is. Hi. There you go. Look at that. She's just sitting in the rocking chairs in South Carolina, drinking us some sweet tea and looking at the car.
I gotta come crash that party.
I love it, man.
No sweet tea.
I like
no sweet tea.
I like that. That's great.
Hey, Tony, what are your plans for tomorrow, man? What do you got going on, man? You cooking anything good for the barbecue day, or are you just you got your regular chores, or what are you doing, man?
I am not cooking. I will be partaking in some eating and drinking.
You going to a friend's barbecue, or are you just at the house?
No, we're going over to someone's house to celebrate.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. We went to my mom's today, which is about an hour away, and saw the whole family, which was cool. So,
oh, that's great, man. So it took an hour to get there, you said? Very cool. Look at this. Look at this name. Somebody just threw in the Three Musketeers. Look at that. We're the Three Musketeers. We look like a pretty ragged bunch here, don't we?
I think we're more like the Three Stooges, but I'll take the Three Musketeers.
Yeah, but we got two curlies, man. Look, we got two curlies with that, dudes.
Does that make me Mo?
Dude, take off that hat. That thing's gonna pop out like Mo.
Hey, you gotta put your hand up. Come on. No, you
go wrong way. Oh, awesome, Tiffany. You getting some more love? People said hi, Tiffany. How you doing?
You guys gotta block
fellas. Have a great Memorial Day from different folks. Yep. Deb said I was thinking Three Stooges. Absolutely.
Right?
That's
100%.
probably pretty accurate.
It is. It is. Especially when we all get together, man. Then it's all about the crying. But you know, it is what it is. But Tony, that's the same exact thing. Like John was just saying a second ago. If we didn't bust your balls, man, we wouldn't show our love that way, man. That's the way we do it. That's the way we do it, man. So
Tony
That's the
knows.
only way to do it. Oh yeah.
he knows. He knows. There's Tiffany. She says hi. Look at that. She's right there with you, and her face is on the comments. What's that?
Hi, Tiff. Hi, Tiff.
All right,
She's
boys.
not
Listen.
paying attention to
I'm going to put a cheers up real quick. All right. Tony, grab your beer. John, grab yours, man. You good to go? Hey, here's to all the people we lost in the military, and here's to us as a family, and we're all together. Have a great day tomorrow. Have a great day, NFLN and everybody, okay?
Cheers. Happy
Cheers,
Memorial
brother.
Day.
All right, guys. We'll talk soon.
Peace out.
All right, let me end it right there.